Hello everyone, Vincent Neal here from Canvas Foundation, back with another nonprofit partner spotlight. Today we're going to be learning about Special Olympics Colorado and their mission of empowering individuals with intellectual disabilities and creating a more inclusive and welcoming Colorado. Joining us today is their president and CEO, Megan Scremen, and their donor relations assistant, Jeff Starren. Jeff and Megan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us here.
Megan, let's start with you. I think most of our viewers are somewhat familiar with Special Olympics, but tell us a little bit more about your mission and maybe anything specific to Special Olympics Colorado.
Yeah, I really appreciate the question and the way you phrased it, because I think so many people think they know Special Olympics. And yes, we are a sports organization and we exist to serve individuals with intellectual disabilities. And right here in Colorado alone, we are serving more than 28,000 individuals with intellectual disabilities, as well as thousands of other individuals who participate as unified partners. But what we like to say is we use sport as a catalyst to do so much more for our athletes, their families, and the community. So while sport is core to what we do, it's only a part of what we do. So we have health programming for athletes. Special Olympics is actually the largest provider of health screenings to individuals with disabilities in the world. As Canvas knows full well, we partner with more than 750 schools, really using sport and inclusive youth leadership to create inclusive and welcoming schools for all students. And then we have a whole host of programming related to athlete leadership so that our athletes can become leaders really in any way that they choose.
Yeah, and that's something I really wanted our viewers to learn more about, is your Champion Unified School program. So could you tell us a little bit more about that and specifically how much it's grown over the last few years?
It has grown tremendously, and we have programming that starts as early as preschools. So we really want to get in and build relationships with students at the earliest age possible. And everything that we do in schools is unified. And what that means is it's done by and for individuals with and without intellectual disabilities. And I really think the magic of Unified Champion Schools and all of the strategies and programming that takes place within these programs is that it's not done as the individual, the neurotypical individual is the volunteer and the individual disabilities is the recipient. Those two individuals are playing together on the same team as teammates, same playing field. And so we have programming beginning at age 2, and at that young athlete age, it really is appropriate for the 2 to 7-year-old range, and they're focusing on gross motor skill and fine motor skill development. They're learning to form friendships at that earliest age possible. And then we have programming that is age appropriate for school all the way through elementary, middle school, high school, college. We partner with several colleges across the state, and even into that transition between school, and so that they can remain involved with Special Olympics as they engage in their communities.
Yeah, I think it's really important to get kids involved at a young age because it does help foster that sense of inclusiveness and camaraderie that we know is so important. Jeff, it's great to see you again.
Oh, great to see you again.
Now, I know you're a great golfer, but I'm curious, are there any other sports you've been involved with besides golf?
I'm involved with bowling and just recently Topgolf, which just made an official sport of Special Olympics.
That is so cool. I know we've had a lot of fun at Topgolf, but it's an official sport now.
So we can medal in it.
Yeah, fantastic. Now tell us about your position. You also work for Special Olympics Colorado. So you are the donor relations assistant.
Yes.
What do you do in that role?
I make a lot of phone calls to donors to get them to come to our events. And I write a lot of thank you letters.
Nice.
And I come out and I go out and I visit donors and talk to them about Special Olympics and my personal experiences having an intellectual disability. And as an athlete, I really enjoy competing because I have a lot of friends, and I have a lot of people I look in the office that I enjoy going to see every day.
Yeah.
And
That's fantastic. And speaking of golf, that's something we do every year here at Canvas Foundation. We host a charity golf tournament that benefits Special Olympics Colorado and also our own Canvas Foundation grant program. This year's event will take place on Monday, June 2nd at the University of Denver Golf Club at Highlands Ranch. And between now and then, we'll be fundraising on behalf of Special Olympics Colorado. And if you would like to show your support by making a financial contribution, simply click on the donate button next to this video. So Jeff, I want to go back to you. We want to just stress how important Special Olympics can be in an athlete's life. So just quickly tell us, your own experience, your story, and what Special Olympics has meant to you and your family.
When I come to work, I enjoy being able to come and communicate with everybody, and I've learned a lot of new things. And when I compete, I really enjoy having fun with the athletes and the camaraderie.
Awesome, I love that. Now, tell people, how far can you hit a golf ball?
150 yards with one arm.
With one arm, ladies and gentlemen.
Left-handed.
I've seen it myself. It is fantastic. Yeah. Well, Jeff and Megan, thank you both again so much for joining us today.
Thank
We're looking
you.
forward to seeing you soon. Yeah. And thank all of you for watching. Until next time, remember that together we can do more.